All right, I've had some time to reflect on Oz Nationals, and I got to say, guys, that is the most cooked Nationals I've ever been to. The 80s class in particular was full of absolute killers. I don't think I saw a single person in that class that was an easy matchup. Every single name on that list was absolutely ridiculous. So the year before, I was able to get silver, and I know how much stronger I was than when I competed at the previous Nationals. I'm 36% stronger in my key top roll lift, and just across the board I'm generally stronger. I'm a lot stronger inside as well, so I had better inside options. And yeah, I got 7th. That just goes to show the level in Australian 80 kilo class is really coming up. I think it's probably not going to be too long before we have some breakouts and really start pushing hard on the international scene. Maybe securing some bigger card tickets, like the likes of Ryan Bowen, Lachlan Adair, Mario Tambakis are all starting to do. So hopefully we can be competitive on the lighter weight classes as well. We've already had Gary go overseas and do really well at the Washington champs. I've had Rhett, I forget which comp it was. I'm not sure if it was French Nationals or some French comp, and he won that. And he just won our 80 kilo class, and man, he was looking ridiculous in that comp. I actually had a right hand match with him. You know, back a couple years ago, I had a match with him, and I was a lot fresher too, so I would have been weaker. And there was a bit of an inside option. I could at least get my shoulder into some kind of shoulder committed position, but as soon as he felt any kind of thinking about me putting my shoulder in, he was countering so hard with the side pressure in the setup. So he feels like a very complete arm wrestler right now. And the way he dealt with Gary, didn't let Gary slip, and just generally dominating across the board, he's come up very hard as well. Some other big come-ups. I'm very impressed with Josh James. I don't think there's only been one person I've seen contend with SK and a hook like that, and that is Alfred Corker. I've never seen anyone else do that, especially not. Josh was only weighing 70. He competed in 2 classes. He competed in the 70s, and then he came up and he had that war with SK and the hook. That blew my mind. Like you might have seen me. I'm in the background of, I think it was Australian Arm Wrestling Story, just my mind getting blown with him putting up a really good fight after pulling a whole nother class prior to versing SK. That's a match I really want to see fresh for fresh. That'd be a great match. Yeah, so back to the drawing board. Some new things that have been illuminated, what I got to work on. I seem to be opening up in my top roll a bit. I have identified that previously, but I worked on it really hard since Queensland Champs, so obviously a bit more work to do. And yeah, two days New Zealand Nationals. Can't wait. Very curious to see what the New Zealand scene's like, and yeah, keen to grow up the guys. Already met some of them. Met Mark Macon today. Went around to grab a table off him. Actually going to be going around to my sister's a teacher at a local intermediate school, and I'm going to be doing a bit of a demonstration for them. So hopefully help get the youth scene into it here in Christchurch in New Zealand. Flew over tonight. Flight was a bit rough, but we made it. But something that's even more rough is the weight cut. It's I don't know why it's so hard this time, because I was already pretty close to 80 from Oznats, but yeah, man, it's been brutal. I had to go and buy some scales because I'm staying at my brother's house and he didn't have any. And I don't know if these scales are weighing super heavy, but today I was weighing like 81.4 the day before weigh-ins, and I thought I was already at 80 based on how I was feeling. I feel super light, super empty, super hungry. So I thought I was already there. So I was expecting to come back and be like, oh yeah, sweet, I'm already 80. I can eat, I can drink a bit, I can eat a little bit. Nope, nope, I'm fully fasting all the way till tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be starting a bit of spitting now. So yeah, brutal. Looking forward to the rehydration tomorrow. All right, guys, always keep learning arm wrestling. Look at this food. That's tempting me. This is my plate.